Hello and welcome back to another PowerShell video. Today we're going to be looking at the array data structure. So what is an array? An array just means a list of something basically. So you can have an array of records, you can have an array of strings, an array of numbers, anything really, an array of objects within PowerShell. So the one that we've got set up here on screen, we've got an array that's called shopping list, and it consists of 5 strings that contain milk, bread, coke, apple and biscuits. So what we're going to do is we'll put a little breakpoint on there and see what it looks like when we set it up. Just press play on that and have a look at what's in shopping list. And as you can see there, it's just the 5 items in there. This one here, I'm going to set item 1 to equal array 0. Now one thing to remember with arrays is that they are 0 based. So the first element is 0. So we can see that's set to milk. We can loop through them. So we've got shopping list there, which is all of them. We've got items, setting the item there, and it's literally building it up on screen there. Milk, bread, coke, apples, and biscuits. Simple as that. So there's various different things that you can do with them. We can look at this array element. So that's displayed 2 things within there. So that's displayed 2 and 0. So element 2, remember it's 0 base, is coke. It's 0, 1, 2, and then element 0 is milk. The next one, -1. You'd think that would come up with an error, but it's actually the end of the list. So if you want to get to the end of the list, obviously you might be just adding things to it and might not want to do count -1. You can just do -1. You can see there, it's biscuits. So, like I mentioned, you want to know how many is in your array, how many items are in it. So you've got your array, which has got, you can see there 5, but if we look at count, it's 5. We can do a simple for each, like that. So we can actually do a little bit more within that. We can give it a name and we can say each item. So that's just literally saying items. So you can change that bit of text to whatever you want. You can do whatever you want within the for each within the array. Remember, it's not just your standard for each, it's looking at the array itself. You can even do a switch. Let's use the switch statement that we used before. There you go. So whenever it comes across something, it'll put what it is in there and so on. So the next bit that we've got, we're going to manipulate some numbers. So we've just whizzed straight past there. We've set up an array of numbers, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We're going to look at the third number. The third number is number 3. Because if you remember a 0 base, 1, 2, third element. The third number, which is index 2 because it's 0 base, so 0, 1 and 2 should give us 3 within that. We can see there's 3 within that. We're going to add these 2 numbers now. So add numbers, we're going to do element 2, which is number 3, and element 4, which is, well, it's 5, isn't it, on that case? So we're going to add them up together. So hit F10 on that to get past it. And what does that equal? Of course, it equals 8, because element 3, which is that one, plus element 5, effectively, is number 5. So we've added those together. So last of all, we're going to look at the where statement within. If I type in $shopping list, $shopping list, and hit dot on that, you can see that there's various different ones upon here, but you also get where, the for each is on there, the count is on there, so we get things like that. So the where one we're going to use in a second. So we're going to copy this bit and we're going to open up the records one that we did last time, paste that in there, we'll stick a little breakpoint on there so we can see what's going on. Hit play. So this is from before where we've set up all these people. So this is an array of records. So if we look at the student record, it's got all them people in it. But we want to find out where the name is equal to Dave. And we can see that. It picks out the whole record. So you're not just picking out where Dave is, because if we're typing it in, we know where it is. But you're actually saying whereabouts in this array is the record that's like Dave. And it picks it up there. So we can see Dave's age and the grade on top of the name that we've provided. So there you go, in a nutshell, that's arrays. Hello and welcome to website of the video. Today's website is cheatography.com. This is a website where you can get cheat sheets on quite a lot of things actually. So we'll type in PowerShell. We'll have a look what's available here. We'll go for this one here, look. And this is giving you lots of things to do with PowerShell that you can just reference to very quickly. Nice and easy. So have a play.